Welcome back to the back nine, guys. This is the Kansas City Grip Equipment Kansas City Wide Open presented by Under Par. We're at this course. Neither one of us have played it before. Right. So far, it has been pretty solid. Good mix of open, wooded shots. Wide open, not exactly true, because there have been some pretty technical lines out here, but I'd say about 50-50. Yeah. Open and wooded, something like that.
It's balanced. The name of this course is Bad Rock, which also doesn't really live up to the name either.
Well, I don't know.
Kind of a good rock, if you ask me.
We had two holes that had some pretty bad rocks, just like in the fairway. At least they got me, anyway.
I like the other hole, too bad rocks.
We're getting in the back nine here.
We got to focus up.
Yep. We're hoping, I'm hoping it'll be a par 5 on this 9.
Yeah.
But so far it's been really solid in general, so let's get right into it. Starting us off, hole 10, 487 feet. Is that right? This is a hole that we haven't seen much of this year, I feel like.
Right.
This used to be like a big thing on a lot of these events where we just had these like super long, open bomber hyzers. Yep. Probably Ezra's favorite kind of hole.
Dude, I am so happy right now. Dude, yeah. I thought the front nine was good, and this is how the back nine starts.
Right.
And this is disc golf. This is disc golf.
This is a range that's like good for you too. Right. This is like a stock hyzer. Yep. Just throw a stable disc. Just went to the...
I don't think it's necessarily the best kind, like as far as good and bad disc golf goes. It's not the best kind, but man.
Maybe the best for your game.
I'm here to play swell, man.
Yeah, right.
If it helps me out, I like it.
Just went to the factory.
Ooh.
Got some AB Venoms.
I can't wait to watch this thing fly.
Yeah, it feels a little domey. Yeah. We'll see if it holds up. It's a right to left wind. This is probably the ideal disc for this shot.
For sure.
Oh boy. Ezra's like, I've thrown this disc before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Keep whispering over there. Keep whispering.
These things are so unstable. It's gonna go straight OB, or the wind's gonna take it and go way left.
Wait a second. What the heck? Mine didn't fly like that. Oh, wait.
Whoa!
Okay,
that's a lot of crosswind. You got to put it so wide.
That was actually really overstable. I was impressed.
The
ones I've thrown are not
I wanted it to fly. You just don't know how to pick out the right disc, man.
That is true, for sure. I don't have any touch on that. I'm gonna go with this Venom. There is this pole off to the right, which is kind of, I don't know, it's enough to think about.
Right.
Especially with this wind, you want to swing it really wide. Still not wide enough.
Yeah, you got to put it so wide.
Wow, bro. OTB wall might have saved me.
Wow, kicks back in.
I might be in bounds. Man, OTB, they really are the best, you know?
Here we go.
What is that gap, Goose?
Is it wide enough? That's the question.
Oh my gosh, it might be. That is the most, it's still OB.
It's OB short. Oh, you got to throw it now.
I want to try it. You in a good spot for this, Eli?
Oh, you're left of the basket with that.
I got the hat catch. Dude, wait for it.
Wow.
Oh, is that safe? Dude, this hole is impossible right now with this wind.
That's a crazy shot.
What if we went like straight at it with an Onyx?
Right, I'm thinking I'm gonna go just a little more of a straight shot here. Oh my gosh, I'm just throwing it too high. If I were able to throw that like flat, it'd be perfect. But
dude, that OB pocket really does come into play.
Yeah. There's the height I was looking for, and it turned.
Turned on me.
Yeah, you can't do that either. All right. Last one.
Oh my gosh, he missed the pole.
Oh yeah. Still OB.
Still OB. All right. Well, we got three or four more days to figure this hole out, and maybe the wind will be after
ripping
to us.
right to left. All right, so that one barely snuck in. I think I took one little bounce out of the rough to be in bounds. All of our wide shots were OB short, and then Ezra's was the only one safe on that side, and it was because it hit the wall and bounced back in. All right, never mind. I do like how far they have these walls off here. He got the most fortunate kick you could get. He's still 3 inches OB, so that's where they should be. Shouldn't affect the shot. So do like the OTB walls out there. And even though he's sponsored by them, he's still out of bounds. Let's go.
What? Oh, please do, Goose.
Yeah, I got you. I
would love that. Heck yeah, bro. Thank you so much. Yes.
About
what, Goose? About
About
what?
this hole. Why don't you break this one
Do
down?
you want to break this one down?
Yeah,
You want to break this one down?
Give us the rundown.
Hole, I don't. You know what? I'm talking about the shots here. I'm talking about the distance.
The
Hole 11.
The shot shaping, right?
383 feet. We've got 2 gaps off the tee. Well, 3 gaps off the tee. If you can go right of this little tree or left of the little tree, or maybe way over top with this left-right wind. Spike hyzer up the middle, but just hold it straight. Tomahawk.
I could see maybe a Austin Turner lefty hyzer.
Dude, I really should have picked him tonight. Well, I can't. We're on the same TR now. He moved up into my TR.
Oh, that's brutal.
I can't
man.
pick Austin for that. I think the shot I'm looking at the most is probably left side, turnover backhand, tight little flex, 383, probably a nebula, but this wind might be tough. The wind might kind of keep this up too and push it.
Oh, that's clean. What a shot.
Threw it flat, and the wind just kind of held it right the whole way.
Yep. I think stable,
Heck
right?
yeah.
Stable Buzz OS, maybe?
Yeah, that's basically what.
Touch a turn and let it fight out the whole way.
I threw the same flight as that flight.
Gotta tuck the laces in, you know?
Yeah.
I could see Raptor working too.
Yep, that was my second choice.
Oh man, he yanked
Didn't think about that gap.
crap out of that one.
The middle of the tree gap, that's an
All
interesting
right,
one.
Shut up. I don't need your sass.
Try it after.
Nice
Keep
one.
it up. Keep it up. No, the wind's gonna. It might skip. Oh, that's still a putt though.
I lost my good Raptor last week, so let me try Onyx.
Nice.
It's just gonna hold a little farther right. Not
Nice.
bad though.
That's solid.
Take that.
Yeah, that's over the top plays. Doesn't look possible anymore.
Enticing it all.
I don't think.
Let me try my new stable Raptor and see if it fights out. Because you'd like to be a little left, honestly.
Especially with this wind. Ooh, oh, that is stable. Is that new?
Yeah,
Wow.
very stable.
What plastic was that in?
That's the crystal plastic.
Crystal wrap.
But because of the wind, you know, it didn't go be left. It's still pushed right.
You know, everything seems impossible until someone does it. You know, we put a man on the moon, right? That is a real thing. I'm going spike hyzer anyway. I'm gonna try it. Ah!
See, I didn't think that was impossible, but I knew it was impossible for you.
I got more discs. I got more discs and nothing but time, dude.
I respect the grunt though.
Ah!
Oh
Okay, I was
man, I think
I was way too focused. I got one more disc.
one more octave up, one more
right.
key, one more voice crack.
The voice crack was crazy on that one. I'm gonna get roasted in the comments for that. I'm a man. Here we go. All right. Ah! Nope, still got it. Come on, Rand, help me out. Oh, it's a putt.
Wow,
They said it couldn't be done.
holy moly.
Please cut all that out, Eli. Please, for the sake of my brand and my fan base, please cut all that out. Have to retire if you don't.
Goose's video, that's his
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
See, it fits my fan base and brand perfectly. Let's go. Prove something. I don't know what you're proving, but something.
This is, hey, yeah. Well, it's going in. Spike hyzer plays. Ah! Get up! Oh my gosh, that would have saved the whole video. That would have saved my brand. I wouldn't have gotten cut from Dishcraft, but now I'm going to.
You're
I'm
cooked,
I'm gonna
bro.
get filed.
It's over for you.
I was so close. See, if you would have grunted on that putt though.
What?
Dude,
I
these
thought it was
greens-
hitting band. Out of my hand, that was hitting band.
These greens are difficult, man. They really just make it tricky.
Jeez. Wow, that one dropped. That's crazy.
They do a good job with these greens, man.
Very
Putting them
tricky.
in little precarious spots.
Yeah. Hole 12, 652 feet, par 4. Looks like just a straight wooded tight gap all the way down. It comes out into the open right at the end. So my guess is it's going to be whatever you can keep dead straight. Could be an Onyx, could be Buzz, could be putter, could be Kelly SS.
Right, it is only 650.
I think this is the hole that nothing was OB over there in past, and Gannon was throwing big Anheuser over the top.
I like that.
And then they put up the Mando, and he signed it because, you know, that's who he is. He's that kind of guy.
Dude, nothing feels better than breaking a hole. and then having them like have to change it.
Have to change
not
it
that I would know how that feels,
for
but
you.
I got to imagine it would feel sick. Yeah.
You probably feel like Simon.
No, maybe.
Maybe. All right, we're gonna go aggressive first. We're gonna try onyx, see if distance pays off. Let's just see if we can hit a gap. Here we go.
Oh boy. All right.
Good move.
Nice and low. The low keeps it from getting off the fairway much, but it
really
loses
does.
a little bit of distance. Take that shot though.
Nice shot. It kind of looks like it bends to the left a little bit. I wonder if it actually does.
It seems
much.
like it. That's why I like the onyx. It's because it should get a touch of hyzer at the end.
Yeah. That's way too far left.
That's what I was struggling with last week. Is I was throwing my onyx pretty well, but I kept putting on a tiny bit too much hyzer, and it would push out of the gap before it flipped up flat. You know what I mean?
It was closer.
Yeah. It was
So high
closer.
though. Man.
Try a Buzz OS too. Ooh, right in the center.
Thanks.
That'll work.
All right, I'll try Nebula. Dude, I think my mind is telling me to go left, and I need to go
Right.
dead straight.
Yeah, and it's pushing a little extra left with the wind.
Right.
I do like the things protecting the trees. I think that keeps it from getting too like dinged up.
Right.
They've just got like a black mesh on them.
Yep.
So I think that that's really solid. I wonder if this left side, I think it's more of like a kick. If you kick over there, you might have something
Oh,
to play
sneaky
down
fairway?
the left side. But you definitely, I think, want to go center. The shot is dead straight until here, and then you want to fade a touch left. But you don't want to fade left before then. And then you have to get to almost this exact spot to have any chance of getting a birdie.
Right. Onyx is going to play really well.
That's a really good spot. If you can put yourself there every time, you'd do it, I'm sure.
Your Onyx is in a good spot.
Yep, I'll take that.
I will take that.
Yep,
Give me the skip.
nice. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. It's so unlucky, bro.
Well, that hit.
It's so unlucky that you don't have a birdie after that tee shot. Super ideal here. I even like being on the right side of touch because you get to throw a forehand. Let's see if it's too sawed off. It might be. Might have to do a different stance. Yeah, that'll work.
So this is it. This is the end right here. Unbelievable stuff out here. But I can still make it. No big deal. Same score. Oh my gosh, bro. A little drop would have been nice though, you know? So unlucky to not get a birdie after those two, the tee shot and the fairway shot.
Brutal, man, brutal. Nice, good par.
Nice, Goose.
That one was clean. That one wasn't.
Always gets greedy with that second putt.
Third one
go.
also locked in.
I feel like I don't have to say anything. I feel like these whole signs just kind of they design themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't have to even make any jokes about anything because everyone knows what everyone's thinking, right? Goose, what's on your mind? Hey, what's on your mind, Chubbs? All right, we got a very magical hole here. 364-foot hole 3. A very normal shaped hole, very normal average shaped fairway here.
Average.
OB everywhere.
I think most of the tour would argue that this one's a long one.
This is a well above average shape here for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blast a Nebula at it. Looks like you can be a little bit further left. Is a little bit more opened up. OB
Yeah,
right
it looks
is
like
tighter.
it's closer to the OB on the right.
Pinches off to the right on the right side. I don't know. It is uphill, so it's gonna
Yeah.
play like 380.
I like that play though.
Just poke it.
Just
Yeah.
put it on hyzer.
Right.
It's not gonna fade too far left with the like left to right wind.
Yeah.
So. That one's not too far right. See if
Play
it
into the
sits.
open side of the green.
Right. I mean, it's maybe just outside the circle on the left.
Right.
That's not
Just on
too
the left
bad.
side of the head. Perfect.
All right, here we go. Oh, you got the nose down.
Nose down makes sense.
That one's too hyzered. Here we go.
Came up a little bit short on those.
Flat.
There we
There's
go. That was a
finally
good stroke.
clean
That
one.
last one. Willie and I, yeah, good follow through on that.
Extension?
Yeah, exactly. Good
like
release
that?
point.
Oh, wow.
Nobody likes to see a splash out.
Same score. Sorry about that.
Man, I thought my stroke was good on that. It just didn't want to finish the way it's supposed to. That's crazy. Oh.
Didn't know these baskets were spitters. Okay, that might be too far.
No. It's on brand for your channel, Goose. It is
Oh my
on brand
gosh.
for your channel.
What is up, guys? One of my favorite parts is the hold my bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun. It's just
So
like
fun.
fantasy. You get to pick who you think is going to win each week. So for this week, I'm going to go through my picks, 5 different tiers. We'll see how different it is from Ezra. Last time I gave him the
Can't wait.
smoke. Not even close. He had no shot.
I came in second place, dude. I was right behind you. I couldn't have gotten any closer.
If you're not first, you're last.
You're right.
That's all
true.
I have to
it
say.
did. That is how it felt too. That's right.
Number 1 pick. It's easy. It's free. Gannon Burr. Guy's
Okay.
trending right now, as well as he said he wins this tournament every other year. He's done that
Oh.
last like 3 years.
Okay.
And this is his year. So he said he's winning this one. I picked him. For
How's
my
he
number
gonna
1
win
pick.
if one of us wins? That's my question.
Yeah. But that
For tier 1 though, second
comes
place
up
is
later.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tier 2, I was looking through it, and I went, you know who's the safest pick here? Chris Dickerson.
Okay.
And then I was
Wow.
like, you know what?
Oh.
I can give Chris Dickerson the smoke. So I went with it. I picked myself. Tier 2.
Hey.
Come on.
It's an
Go for the
automatic
goose,
win
man.
for me this week and hold my bag, baby. I'm kidding.
Tier 3. Let me see. Who was in Tier 3? Golly.
Just a bunch of scrubs, honestly.
No one notable, you know? Bro, who did I even pick in this tier?
Do you remember?
I have to look at it.
I had to look at mine.
Holy
It's
cow.
the editing here. Cut this.
I didn't realize he was in Tier 3. I was thinking he was Tier 4. Sorry. No disrespect. Sorry. I went with Gavin Rathbun.
Okay.
Okay, had a super solid week last week at Eagles Crossing.
Right.
He was throwing some really nice shots.
Yep.
I played with him at MCO as well. He was looking really solid.
Dude, he had a nasty
So-
season last year too.
Yep.
He was playing really well last year.
Went with Gavin Rathbun,
Okay.
Tier 3. Tier 4, another trending player I played around with as well, Sullivan Tipton. I think that he's playing really solid.
Yes.
His backhand's looking great. He played great at MCO. I think he'll do really well here as well. Super solid Tier 4 pick. Last one, I went with, I thought Ezra was going to pick him too. But, I didn't see Caleb Visca. Caleb Visca's
Visca.
a great pick.
Yeah.
I went with Zach Nash.
Okay, yeah. He's such a good pick for Tier 5, dude.
Played with him last week, dude. Again, he just shredded. He was the reason you got so many points on me as well.
Right.
He's a shredder.
He's just so smooth.
Super smooth.
Yeah.
And fun guy to play with. I had to roast him though, man. He was wearing the tightest shorts I've ever
Hey,
seen.
okay.
All right.
I like him even
And
more now.
the reason for that is he's got the biggest thighs I think I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, bro, don't flex too hard, or you're not gonna be able to finish the round. You know, like, sorry, Zach. But there's my 5 picks.
I'm jealous of big thighs. So that's what I wish I had, bro. My brother's got them. Julie's got them.
That's rough, man.
Good luck to you, sir. We can hold my bag.
Yeah.
I still like my picks. I do like your picks though too.
I think we both have a
got
chance
good
here.
reason.
I think Caleb Visca is a tough one. I think that's gonna get you a
should
lot
help
of
me a lot,
points.
man. He's so good.
No offense to Zach Nash again,
I think Zach Nash could give you a lot of points too, though.
but there's our picks. Check the link in the description and go make your own picks. It's a lot of fun to do, so check that out.
Dude, as long as we give everyone else, all the pros, the smoke, and continue to
Yeah.
go 1-2.
Oh, I'm
dude,
good with that.
We are happy with that.
I'm not good with that. I need to be number 1. I need to crush him. Just like hammer, like boom.
That would be sick. That would be super sick.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know. Why not? Like, why not let people try that and then just take 8 shots in the wood? Oh, it's back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on a
Let's
second.
think
Now
about this.
everything's starting to add up. Yep. We don't want a 6-0 round.
All right, hole 14, 859 feet. We have not just a dog leg, but the full U-turn, man.
The basket is literally like that direction.
Like we could putt at it, I think.
It's probably only 200 feet to the basket. Maybe 250.
We have no idea where the basket is, to be honest.
Right.
But we know that we have to go as straight as we possibly can because there is a Mando out there and we have to go all the way around the corner. I'm going to try ripping this Ezra Robinson nuke. I haven't thrown it backhand yet. So
The back wall of that OB is probably, I'm thinking 480. Is kind of what I shot it at.
480, and it's uphill a little
And
bit.
it's uphill, so that might be okay.
So I think you can't really go too far.
Right. The Ezra Robinson nukes probably go just a little bit less than that as your hole one, so
Yeah,
that's
good
probably
call.
plenty disc.
Now I'm worried, man. There's a lot of crosswind.
Yeah, it is.
But we got to test it out, though. We got to see, right?
I think it'll hold up decent, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I'm not going to go with hold up decently.
I think it's more stable than the 2L series, though.
Okay.
Than my 2L series. I'm not throwing that for
That was a
sure.
lot of hyzer.
I'm going to also try a nuke. I feel like I feel like with no wind, I'm gonna maybe just go onyx. God, you do want to push that back wall though, because then it opens up the angle. Going OB is not even is it the worst thing.
Did you go OB on hole 9 last week?
I don't know. I think I got a good call from my card mates. Honestly.
Too long?
No, short.
Oh, okay. But you weren't even close to too long.
Not too long. No.
See, I think going up the hill like this, it's really hard to go too long.
Right. It adds a lot of distance. Like it adds a gradual slope over such a long distance. It does that up.
Right. It's like a backstop at 480.
That was such a
so
weird
it's like
technique.
I mean, I'm not throwing high enough for it to go OB.
I'm not even close to the right spot, I don't think.
Yeah, I think we got to go a lot farther. You have to put it close to these trees, and then you need it to go left. Tough shot with this wind.
That's it.
That one's
Stable. Yes.
Yes,
dude.
just enough. Okay. I
All
was
right,
like,
Goose.
dude, if that one also burns
Perfect.
over.
I'm a little scared of going, wow, that thing flipped up a lot.
So if you do get the Anheuser on it like that
Jeez.
and the height, you could go OB long. I think that one is OB long.
Really?
Yep.
I still got it. It feels good.
Oh my gosh. Just to prove a point, guys. Just to prove a point.
Whew, this hole's sick, bro. Jeez.
That is an amazing hole.
Man.
I was thinking maybe you could even go across the pond, but this might be better. Like going just straight towards the pond, have the distance control coming in down the hill.
I mean, it'd be a par 5 if you went past it.
Right,
Which
right.
could be cool, but I like the way, I think I like the way this
I
plays
like how
as
you have
it
to have
is.
touch. I think the forehand's probably the play.
Right.
But I think a lot of people will be throwing that flex backhand, and they got to get it to come in just right.
It's gonna be tough too, because as it's like flying, it's gonna want to fade at the end, and then it's gonna lift, and maybe like catch edge and skip.
It'll
I don't
depend on
even
your
know.
angle a little bit too.
The forehand might skip. That tree kind of comes into play more for the forehand than the backhand.
A little bit for sure. I'm gonna try to go just under that tree branch of the tree. Like a straight raptor, I'm thinking.
Left.
That's too far.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Is that gone forever? I think it's in the water.
It's definitely past the rocks.
Man, I love that shot, and it was a ways long.
I'm gonna throw a zone.
I'm gonna try zone, yeah.
I'm gonna throw a zone. We're
How
like
far?
370 probably to the basket.
I was thinking 400 to the basket.
It is downhill so much though. Let's see, I went OB like way over here, so I'm probably like right here.
Yeah, sure. Wherever you want to throw from. It's good with me.
Oh, freaking slipped.
You could even pick yourself a better lie if you wanted to.
I slipped, bro. What do you want me to do?
I think it's OB on the right as well. That's crazy. This is a wicked upshot. Okay, here's a zone.
We go top zone GT. Wow, that's a nice disc flat shot.
Yeah, that's coming in slow
Perfect.
too. Maybe a touch short, but
I think you're like next to it.
Nice.
I'm gonna give the backhand a go here. Crystal Charlie SS.
I feel like the backhand's so touchy because of the hill too. Like you got to get the nose so far down because you're losing elevation.
But I am turning it, so the turn kind of helps get nose down. Is that decent?
True.
Let's go.
So far back in the woods or something.
Yeah. He did find the OB. It is interesting how like there is some inbounds area past this rock island that's actually inbounds though.
Right. It's a really cool green. The one thing is I was hoping that this was one of those walls.
Right.
Like just like hole 1, drops straight into the water.
Right.
So anything that goes over these rocks is in the water.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect because then it's kind of like this peninsula out here. As is, it just makes it a little easier, but it's still aesthetically really pleasing.
And it's still really difficult too.
Yeah, it's still a really difficult shot for sure.
Yeah. They could put a basket across the water, make it a par 5.
Right.
I think it'd be a little bit difficult to make it like difficult enough.
It'd be a
like if they
perfect,
just play to the next like 15's basket, it's probably too soft of a hole. I don't know.
perfect alternate pin kind of thing.
Oh,
where you
for
play
sure. They
4
can do
one
that.
day, 5 the next day. I really like it when people do that.
Right. For sure.
Let's see if we can save a part. Is that right to left? So you got to get it flat.
Oh, what a read.
Oh,
Holy smokes, dude. What a read, bro. Says he can't make right to left win putts, and he just made 2 of them in a row. Wow.
man, the flat
Those
really
were so pure.
makes such a difference. I just wasn't super hyzered. Maybe that's what I need to practice.
So
is
it doesn't
just throwing
lift as
really
much?
flat in those right to left wind.
A little more predictable
Yeah.
with that, yeah. This is such a cool backdrop though, with this lake in the background. I think they dye these ponds because it looks way too blue to be realistic.
I'll bet it's not
Makes it
dye.
look good though.
I'll bet it's some kind of something they put in there to
Kill something off?
help
Really?
with something. That's my guess.
Yeah,
anyway.
it could be.
But they do look really good, but a little unnatural.
A little unnatural, but
Yep.
better than like whatever mucky color would probably be naturally, I guess.
Yep.
288-foot shot of pure trouble, man. Holy smokus.
Smokus.
We got this tiny little right gap that's, I guess, in bounds the whole way. You could maybe try to get something to flex through there and get to the basket.
Dude, it's offset poorly too, man.
It makes it so difficult. The only like true way to board this hole is to go right at the pin, over the pond, through like a 15-foot gap, maybe less. That's asking a lot. It's asking like, I hope that pond is shallow because I think people are going to be in there.
Yeah, this one's offset poorly for the forehand. It
Right.
sets up a little bit better for a backhand turnover.
Right, with the way the trees are kind of
But
shifted.
then the trees late are tricky for the backhand too.
For sure.
Those trees late will kick you right into the water.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah, I don't really
cow.
want to throw this hole right now. I don't know about you. How are you feeling?
Nah.
I don't have a ton of these. I don't have a ton of these buffalo zones, but hopefully, can buffalo swim? Probably, right?
Definitely.
Wolves can.
I've seen them.
Buffalo can?
Dude, Yellowstone.
Okay.
Twice this has happened. I've been fly fishing with my dad. We're just in the river.
Uh-huh.
Buffalo just swam
Heck
right
yeah.
across, like next to us.
That is so sick, actually.
It's kind of terrifying, but you're like, oh, just don't do any sudden movements or
Right.
anything. And
Dude,
should
big
be
animals
fine.
in general, man. If an animal's bigger than me, it's just like, it's a little sketchy, you know? I don't
So
know.
like most of them.
Yeah. Sure. Oh my gosh. Is that pond shallow, Eli? Do you know?
Right on the edge, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Gotta commit to the shot here. Yeah, just like that. Full commitment. Full commit. I got
so
a putt.
committed,
I got
bro.
a putt.
It might be a raptor, just so that you can throw it a touch softer and
And
be
if you
able
lose it, it's easy to replace.
to, just so you can clear it easier.
Yeah.
You know, it's a full rip on a
too.
zone, you know.
It's not really a full rip even.
For the zone,
Is it?
288.
I mean, I'm probably gonna throw it full.
pretty
but-
full rip for me. You just can't come up short. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't know.
That's so nice.
Okay.
All right,
I
that's the
guess-
shot.
Yeah, that's way across.
It's a good hole, I guess.
Yep.
It's just scary, man. It is
Man.
scary.
Do I dare? Do I dare try one?
That a backhand?
Yeah. I mean, they've been really bad today. But this shot, you know,
Right.
nothing to focus you up like a water carry.
Yeah. Mine is nothing to lose. I mean, what?
Yeah. Just
Just a breaker.
yeah.
One of
No,
your favorite discs. One of the best discs in your bag. Wouldn't like it matters if you lose it. I
wouldn't,
actually do
like,
have this I
be
can throw.
detrimental to my whole tournament if I lost it.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so
I squared
That
it.
is so lucky. That's like
go.
almost best case scenario. That's like a touch. That is so close to best case scenario. It's crazy.
Wow.
I've ran out of the of my stash of crystal Charlie SS's with my name on with.
Stash?
Yeah. It's not here right now, man. It takes 2 months to go out. So I'm using the Missy Gannon color shift Charlie SS. So if I lose this, I'm sorry, Missy. Not that big of a deal today. I can get another one of these. All right, that's the gap. Here we go. Same thing.
That's not the same thing.
Sorry, Missy.
It's not
Big money Missy swimming in the lake.
Big money Missy. To the Ledgestone and got a bunch of your nukes. Yeah, and then I ripped one on this last hole and it went into the deep woods. They're not as stable as I thought. Yeah, they go away, so that's for sure. Pew! See the bomb.
I should have been doing dubs because we're not going to be able to hear anything he said.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
should have been doing voiceovers
Yeah,
while he was talking.
you could right now.
And no one would know the difference because
Yep.
we're all the same person.
You're the same person.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is.
Nice one. There's a little bit of a backstop here. So one of the nice things is if you air it out, it should like sit. I think if I went soft zone instead of this, that would be a little bit better. I could really commit to the shot. It wouldn't go too far. Got the nose
Good
down.
pot. That's scary with that pond right behind it too.
What pond? What
I
pond?
was really hoping for you to find it.
Me too, me too. Here we go. What I've been waiting for. Hole 16, 959 foot par 5. Let's go. I love playing par 5s. I know that they're hard to view, so I apologize for all the viewers out there, but I love playing them. One weird thing about this, there's a stake in the middle. This is a common thing on this course. I don't know what the stakes mean.
It's distance to pin, right?
Pin locations.
Pin.
Short pins of like the course when it's in.
Okay.
play.
They're a little confusing sometimes because I keep thinking they're OB stakes.
Right.
Because they're the same color.
I
But
wonder if they'll remove those then for the actual event if they don't actually designate distance or anything like that.
right.
They probably will. Oh, it was the first official practice day.
Okay,
so
good call. We'll see
maybe
you tomorrow. Yep. Anyway, it's dead straight. You go out this gap across this, I think it's a ridge line basically. There's gonna be OB on the left, woods on the right, all the way down. The basket's gonna be at the very end. Looks like kind of tucked into a pocket of trees. So basically
Like a
you're gonna be
beast.
throwing as straight as you can for 3 shots and hopefully have a putt. I don't know how aggressive to get off this tee, so when in doubt, nuke it out.
When in doubt, go full aggression.
Exactly. Bro, we're playing a doubles battle tomorrow. We gotta work on some aggression. you
That
know?
is a great point, Goose. We got to lock in for that.
Lock in.
That's really important. They're already talking smack to us too in the group chat.
Kind of. They were
Yeah.
like, we're gonna knock the brakes off of them.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, dude.
all gas, no brakes. Okay, we don't need brakes anyway,
yeah,
brother.
come on, bro. When was the last time I touched a brake
I
lever?
know.
Oh wait, I'm thinking mountain biking here.
Well, you crashed on mountain bikes, bro. Maybe I need to find a new partner. All right, Goose.
Just
Okay,
like,
Goose.
how is that?
That's my
not...
partner.
Let's
That's
go.
my partner.
Let's go,
baby.
Come on.
I shot. Since you're already down there, I might as well do the layout play. I'm gonna try not. Just past that little post. It's kind of a good aiming point.
Love it. Good height.
Fade. Yeah.
That was the one thing mine was lacking, was a little bit of height versus yours is a
It's gonna be
straighter
so far down though.
Yeah.
We'll take both of those. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Let these jokers play through us, I guess.
Hey, do you guys want to play through?
Ah,
That's too darn bad. How many did you throw in the water back there?
Oh,
6?
same.
6?
I threw one in the water too. Sorry,
Is
Missy.
that not the most intimidating
tried.
gap you've ever seen?
I'm gonna try another little onyx shot here. I'll try to go right at those trees in the middle of the fairway. Hopefully stay in the fairway.
Oh my gosh.
We ride low next to the hill.
Bro, hole 2
Keep the
at
nose down.
Eagles Crossing, I did that.
Oh yeah, it's a good one too.
I threw it, I was like, oh, it's perfect. And
Yeah.
then like 2 inches too low, right into the hillside.
That's tough. Because you know if it's just high enough to crest, it's like perfect.
Yep.
It's a cool hole design to have like
Right.
an uphill, downhill shot.
Well, and if you
It's
throw
so
your tee shot
specific.
far enough, it gets rid of it.
Right.
So it incentivizes a
Yep.
good tee shot too.
Yep.
So I think all of that, yeah, I think
Yeah. It's cool to
good
have that
play.
variety. This course is doing a good job
I
with the
should throw the
variety.
forehand layup in front of that tree.
You
But
got bikers down there, bro. You should probably hold up. Hey, heads up. Disc golf? What even is that? Yep. They don't actually want to get hit, but they'll just in the way. Oh, they think Goose is good enough to hit the fairway. All right. That's a big trust right there to just be on the edge of the. Just throw in the fairway, you're good.
all right,
Gonna hit 'em.
no promises.
Gonna hit 'em.
All right, I got to go Anheuser to get the nose down.
I'm just glad this is on Goose's channel, so
Gotta
I'm
go
not
stable
actually
so
held
it
liable
fights
here.
back. Here we go.
Heads up! 5 feet from that kid's head. 5
Oh
feet.
my god.
That probably sounded
Bro,
so cool for him.
from that kid's head?
Yeah.
You're setting me up for
Nice
failure
shot, though.
over
Hey,
here.
I like the commitment to just send it for him. You know, I like the commitment, man.
Bro, I had no
Good
idea
trust.
there was anyone.
No, good trust to not not even worry about hitting them. That's really cool. I wish I was that confident, man.
Holy moly.
I almost hit Ricky on this fairway this morning.
I believe it, dude. That's crazy.
How close was it to flexing out?
Oh no.
This isn't too bad. You're within 150 feet or so.
Yeah.
Go past the second trail you find in there.
Cool. All right. I appreciate it. Yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks.
This is a little
you too.
tricky here. I'm gonna need that
It's
luck.
got a downhill bike. Full face mask. Jeez.
Oh, I got it.
Buffalo.
Heck yeah, bro.
Buffalo.
Buffalo loved to
Buffalo.
run on the plains all the way to the basket. He didn't kill a kid, and he gets that kind of a break to have a fairway.
Hey, let's go.
What is that?
All right, got to throw like a high release here. Just a little pop. Oy. Oh, just enough.
And he gets lucky and misses the tree.
yeah, gets lucky.
I hope
It
that
was
I hope
lucky
that
that
putt
he
spits
threw a
out,
good
Goose.
shot, you know? Right. Nuke, I think you could get an eagle putt.
Which
You
I
just
love.
have to like hit these wood chips just right, get a nice little skip and slide.
You're probably gonna have a lot of people throw a really good tee shot, throw a second shot that kind of gets somewhere in this stuff, like a long C2 putt, maybe a C3 putt, and then maybe a few of them will hit it. I think that's gonna be most of it, most of the eagles.
Also, off the tee, if we have a good wind,
Right.
you could get even more aggressive, and then maybe get to the top of the hill. Then you're just throwing
See
like
the
a
gap.
straight shot down. Then
Yeah.
it's way more doable. Again, just pays to be AB. Be able to throw 700 feet up a hill.
Oh, okay. Let's just be AB. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
I'll
Come
just
on,
be
bro.
AB. That's
What
good.
are you doing?
That's actually a great decision. Like people ask, like, how do you improve disc golf? How do you get better? Just be AB.
Just be AB.
And then you'll really get it. That helps.
Thanks, man.
512 feet in the woods, par 4. So really short par 4, but it looks extremely technical. I don't know what to expect on this hole. Dogleg left. I'm gonna rip a nuke.
Man,
I don't think it's the play.
this
Is that not the play?
This
Okay.
is weird.
All right,
Throw
Eli's.
like a zone.
Wait.
Really? It's like that. It's like breaking it in half kind of.
I just think this is hilarious because the last hole I was like, I'm ripping a nuke, and you're
Right.
like, oh, Onyx all day.
Yeah.
And now we're going the other direction.
All right, I'll throw a Cadman Raptor. Going zone seems a little too little for
The
me.
hill is an advantage, but it's like
Not much.
You can't get
it's
to the
just,
basket.
You need to be in the right position.
I need to see this hole for sure. I'm gonna
I
throw
don't know.
this. I'm gonna try it.
That's nice. You missed everything, right?
Like imagine that with a nuke now. Nuke would hit the back wall.
Dude, maybe I know
Nuke.
nothing. I'm not your caddy.
Nuke would hit the back wall so fast. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks like it's like really thick, rough if you go long, which does not sound fun. Zone sounds better than nuke then for sure.
Yeah, right. This might go too straight and go
Right.
down the cliff.
I think it. Yeah. Wants to look. No,
'Cause
it's
that's a
stable.
perfect shot. Like I can't. It's exactly what I'm trying to throw, and I think I'm down the cliff.
Really? Okay.
You got a tree kick at the end, so it might be.
Did I? Okay, I didn't see it.
Who knows?
Try a Sable Raptor. Same shot with a Raptor. Gotta do the same thing. Good hyzer with disc push.
Ooh,
Early.
inside, but got it.
I think that's fine. I don't know. I guess this is my issue here. I don't even know where I want to land. Like, this is the fairway, obviously. And then, is there even a line that goes to the basket? Like, I'm looking at a wall of trees.
So what, Goose? Tells nothing from over here.
Yeah.
Dude, my cap wrap
I'm
really
just like-
pushed. I'm thinking I'm liking that zone call that Eli made on the tee.
Except, like, where do you want to land? Like, I'm
Probably
trying to find that
behind
spot.
where you guys are. Short off.
You think right here?
I think right here you go forehand, go around the big tree.
Around the big tree. You think I want to go long and then
Go
right?
high and stall it back, kind of.
Wow. That does not look like a gap.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I hit the big tree. Inside might be better.
I don't know. It might. Yeah, it definitely could work, but it slopes off to the. Slopes off to the right.
Man, I.
Worried that's way down the hill.
Yeah. There's the inside line. That got through a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's the shot I want to throw. That seems somewhat pure. Okay. I guess there is a kind of a line there. Man, is
I
that
think you'll see it when you're up top.
line? Like,
I'll
what's
try to
the
throw a
shot?
zone to right here. And then you'll throw on 400 around that big tree.
I went inside. I think inside plays better,
Really?
but around might work. I don't know. I couldn't get around. You can't get around either.
No. That's.
You're well short of it.
I hit the tree, bro.
You hit the tree in front of the tree.
Really?
I think so.
Roll that tape back, Eli.
I thought
Roll
that
it back.
would
I'm
be
pretty sure I hit
You
it.
think it hit the big tree? I thought it hit the
All
one
right,
just
let
in
me
front
take
of
6
it.
more shots. Hold on.
Please do.
No, I'm joking. Okay, that's got to be around it. That is.
Yeah, that one's around it. Nice one.
I feel like that's probably the way to play this hole.
You think so?
I think so. Well, we should walk up there and see what it
Yeah, and
looks
take
like.
a look at it. It gets pure most of the way.
Yeah.
I think this is the most repeatable shot for me. If
So
I can
definitely-
if I can get to there,
Like miss some random trees.
there's like late random trees, but there's nothing early random.
They definitely want you to go through this gap. This looks reasonable.
Okay, that's bigger than I was
This
thinking.
isn't bad. At first glance, it kind of looks like this hole sucks, but I think it's kind of okay. I mean, it's definitely
Wow.
probably one of the weaker holes on the course because the course is really solid. But as far as like 560-foot woods golf goes, you have placement tee shot through a pretty tight but seemingly fair gap, and this second shot's a beast. I mean, you're throwing a forehand uphill trying to get through the trees. You have a
to get
lot of
through the
people at like 60 feet because they'll just hit something.
Right. I guess you could even go like way past too. If you
Right.
threw your shot all the way around everything too, you're gonna skip out to circle's edge.
And this is where my cabin's wrapped. My first one went. My forehand, I got that little tree kiss. I mean, yeah, I think if I had a chainsaw in my hand, I'd probably cut down like all 6 or 7 of these trees right here. And then just have it to where you can forehand.
You think it might be like that for the tournament?
I don't. I mean, I'm just saying if it happens, it's not me, but that's what I would do if I had the opportunity.
If somebody, was watching this.
If we had
like,
another
hey,
channel that we could do that on, then maybe that's what we would do. But
good call, good call. Yeah. That's kind of where it
Just-
shapes. You can see if you hit that gap like a
Right.
pushing hyzer, it goes back there.
it's tough to not. Yeah, you have to like stall it back almost in order
it
to
to speed,
poke it.
yeah.
It's really tough to do. You can't like swing it wide.
Except for if you go the early gap and are a little lucky between these two, you can get to here clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Putt.
And it has nubs. I still got over the rim.
Right. We have nubs again. That's interesting.
Dude, everybody likes the no nubs.
Yep. I didn't have a single bad experience with the no
Right.
nubs. So I think I'm a fan.
I got like maybe a couple comments, but just comments, you know.
Right. I never saw a putt that shouldn't have stuck.
Yeah.
I think it's way more consistent. Here we are, hole 18, 924-foot par 5 up the hill.
Another par 5.
Yes,
Wow, 2.
I know.
You got
and it's
2
on
golden
18.
gooses.
We go par 5, wooded par 4, which, I mean, you like it, so I'll definitely give it
I wouldn't say I
another
like
try.
it, but I don't think it's that bad of a hole.
I don't think it's that bad.
I'd much rather play
my
a wide
initial
open
impression
hole,
was
but-
as bad, but I'll give it another look next time,
Right.
and we'll see how I feel. This looks pretty sweet, though. Looks like you have a placement shot off the tee. You're trying to come up just short of this 450-foot like landing zone.
Yeah.
Then there's a forehand landing zone around the corner you throw to, and then you have like a outstretched peninsula. You get to figure out how much you want to bite off
Man.
to go out to the pin. So looks like it's gonna be pretty sick. I'm gonna try to just place something in the center, 450 up the fairway, and go from there. Easier said than done. Now I got a headwind.
Wow, Goose.
Oh,
Sit.
huge skip.
Oh,
What
B.
was that?
That was a crazy skip off that
Man,
Annie.
I thought that was just gonna settle, like stall out and settle.
I'm gonna go Onyx, I guess, actually. This
Yeah.
shouldn't go as far. Dude, this is one of those holes too, where it's got that uphill, downhill thing. So if being on top of the hill and actually seeing where you're throwing is gonna be a massive
Gonna make
advantage.
a big difference for sure. Yeah, same thing. It's more of a crosswind out there than a headwind, I think. So they're all pushing left.
It's not the same thing though. Like one of us is inbounds and one of us is out of
Okay,
bounds. so-
whatever. I'm gonna try the forehand. I think
Yeah, I think that plays.
it plays.
It's definitely better distance control.
Right.
Not gonna go long OB.
Fades towards the inbounds, fades into the hillside.
Okay.
It's a little more pinched from there, but I think it's a good shot.
I think it's
So-
worth blasting this far.
I went OB right there.
It's a good spot.
And you have to get this far for this to be an easy forehand hyzer out and around. Otherwise, you're throwing a shot through the woods to the same landing zone. So it takes it from being an open shot to a gap shot. So
Right.
I think Ezra especially is going to be going nuke off the tee.
I'll probably go nuke and try to just rip up.
Try to get up to here.
Yeah. Especially if it's not too windy. Right now the wind makes it tough. But
If I can get to that spot consistently with a forehand, I think I may do that and then chip a forehand through the woods.
see what this
it
gap
could
looks
could
like.
get dicey in a hurry.
hope
Gap's
so.
definitely fair. From Ezra's spot, he has to go over the hill still a little bit.
yeah.
Makes it tricky.
So I've got to get this to go through the gap and then turn. So I'm going flippy nebula. No, I threw it so freaking high. Oh, I'll throw another one. I'll throw a putter here.
Okay.
Did I turn it over? Yeah, right side.
Yeah, a little early. Maybe your passion, just to push into it, make sure it goes right at the end.
Dude, it's impossible to get this left right now for
Yeah.
me. This freaking wind.
That's a really tough shot. It's way
Yeah,
more
I'm gonna
doable
wanna go
from my
nuke.
spot.
I don't want to deal with that gap. That's so tough.
From here, I can throw forehand, which is nice. I'm gonna go stable.
You can actually see the landing zone too, which is nice. Nice, dude.
Pretty good, right?
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Especially with no wind. I think maybe going big off the tee is a good play.
Throw a shot, so right here, and then have this for my second shot.
All right, that shot's super
That's so
manageable.
much more repeatable for me.
Yeah. All right, so this is about where I went OB with my force. And it might be like doable to go for the green from here. Tough with the headwind, but we're gonna see if I can get something around this corner. How short I come up. Had a decent flip. Oh, I came up like 50 short. Okay. So I think, honestly, like, I think it's the difference between that and that. Like, I think it's doable from there for me. I could see somebody eagling this hole. Really solid hole for coming down the stretch. Big swing of strokes. I think Gannon, AB, a lot of players could eagle this hole if they need that extra stroke right at the end. Oh, a headwind. Come on, flip that. Did. Hey, there it is. That's in the circle. Wow. Big shot, but it is doable.
Passion leaves me with an actual shot here. I'm gonna go for it. I don't know if that's enough disc though. Huh. It might be.
Interesting.
It's like 300 feet, but playing so long.
It's playing long into that headwind.
Oh, that's so far right.
Like looking for my disc, and it's this one. I like going up to a Raptor. I think this is only like 200 feet or so, but into this much headwind, I think the Raptor is a little more reliable. And then I throw it straight out of bounds. God.
Forehand is kind of crazy though with this wind, I feel like, but.
But the hillside, that's my thought, is it kind of goes.
What do you mean hillside?
See how the forehand like goes like into the hill? I don't know.
What hill? It's flat. Isn't it flat?
You think?
Am I crazy right now? I feel like it's flat.
I'm thinking that the hill's like this, kind of facing towards us.
I feel like if anything, the left side is higher than the. Wow. I would never have thought that. I think the wind is a way more important factor than any slope. And I think the slope is the opposite, if anything.
You see how the forehand would go out this way
Right.
and then go into the slope?
Yeah,
No?
I just think it comes like straight back at us, so it doesn't really matter. Backhand or forehand.
You think it's the same?
I think it's almost like, I think it's similar enough to where it's not really.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah.
You think the backhand's easier from here?
I think it just fights the wind better. See how the wind kind of just drops it a little bit?
Right, just pushes it down. I guess, yeah. Maybe my thoughts, it's the backhand's fading towards the OB.
Is it though? Yeah, but it's
It
still
is
sloping this.
pretty tight here by the green.
It's a very narrow little fairway. I mean,
25 feet on both sides?
yeah. Oh my gosh, this putt.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh,
You almost just want to go a little more nose up. Like that same
I
putt,
tried.
the same height, but just like
I
slightly
tried.
more nose up.
My fingers were just pointing down.
This putt's impossible too. This is the right to left I'm talking about. Here we go. On an elevated basket too. That putt's gone if I miss too. There's the flat. Okay.
Is this
flat.
nuke an eagle play?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Isn't
The
that?
fact that eagle is action opportunity is
Yep.
really cool. You could just blast the nuke long and just have a body putt coming back.
True.
I mean,
No,
it's
hadn't
tough to
thought
go
about
long.
that.
Tough to go long.
Make sure you rip it at the basket. You've
Right.
for sure cross, and you've got a birdie putt.
Yeah.
No matter what. And it could be 20 feet.
Right.
No, that's not a bad
Might be a
play.
play.
Honestly, really solid finishing hole. Really solid course.
Yeah.
Agreed. I didn't have any expectations coming out here, and the aesthetics are really solid.
Yeah.
I think that the variety, the shot shaping,
Yeah.
different things with the course, super solid. Not too many critiques in general, so I'm
Not
excited
bad.
to play out here.
They got really good attention to detail again. I mean, like all the OBs are roped off, which that takes a lot of effort. You know, they got all the nice little rock features, the wood chips on the baskets, little touches like that. The tee boxes look really good. They feel really good. So they did a good job out here.
Yeah, looking forward to playing the event. Again, I'm just hoping that the wind's down a little bit. We can throw some legitimate shots, but
Bring the wind, baby.
we're just always
want the win. I
opposite
want
of
the
each
win.
other. All right, thank you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the front nine if you missed it on his channel, and wish us luck this weekend. We'll see you guys in the next video.